In the area of Zanesville, Ohio that was once called Putnam, the historical Guthrie home sits. The original 12-room structure was built in 1819 by a man named Julius Guthrie, who was abolitionist Alfred Guthrie's older brother. Alfred, who went by A.A. Guthrie, was an architect by trade and designed the portico of the home as well as a circular porch that runs around the front of the house. Before coming to Putnam, Julius Guthrie attended college in Athens where he met a woman named Pamelia Buckingham. He followed her back to Putnam on horseback, and the two shortly married in September of 1817. Julius engaged in merchandising and continued to do so the rest of his life in Putnam. In 1873, the home was purchased by a man named Moses Granger, who was a soldier, lawyer, judge, and author. In 1878, Moses added the second stairway and a large dining room with an inlaid floor. Moses was a Civil War veteran and served from 1861 to 1864. He was presumed to have resigned in order to return to Zanesville to take a seat as a city solicitor. Moses was in failing health before the flood of 1913, but the flood's effects were blamed to be contributing to his death by the local newspapers. When floodwaters surrounded the home, he was taken by boat to his daughter Ethel's house, which today is known as the Schultz Mansion in Zanesville. Moses died on April 29, 1913 at the age of 81. He was remembered as a well-respected judge, as well as a Civil War hero who rose through the ranks defending for his country. Today, the historical building is home to Papa Chuck's restaurant. Several staff members have claimed to have seen shadowy figures peering around the corners at them. They've also claimed to have heard footsteps and movement upstairs when they're certain no one is above them. The restaurant's owner, Chuck, has also had an experience with his office door upstairs. He had shut the door to come down the steps and it had mysteriously opened and closed on its own as he left the office. Moses Granger also has been seen upstairs in the storage room as a figure appearing in the window, a full-bodied silhouette. We have lots of claims to follow up while investigating one of our hometown haunts. We plan to use a new piece of technology to attempt to communicate with anyone still roaming the halls in this old building. Maybe even catch a glimpse of old Moses Granger himself. We have our work cut out for us and a lot of ground to cover as we investigate Papa Chuck's restaurant. It is known as Papa Chuck's restaurant. It's an old historical Guthrie house, and this is one of our hometown haunts, and it's right across from the Skingum River here. So we're here to check the place out and see if we can turn up.
Doing an EVP sweep in the main dining hall of Papa Chuck's restaurant. If there's anybody here, can you make a noise? I've got this audio recorder here. If you have anything you'd like to say to us, talk into the little red light right here on the table right beside me. Is that Seth and Jim?
I don't know.
I heard that door jiggle.
Which one?
The door over there by the camera. While me and Josh were sitting here investigating the dining hall, I heard the door Is that Seth and Jim?
I don't know.
We went to investigate it and there wasn't anybody there.
Is right now we're going to try out one of the new phone apps that we have at our disposal to see if we can use this tool to communicate. And it's called a ghost detector. and it works much like a paranormal ovulus does, and we're just going to see if we can get anything relevant to happen with this, and see if it gives us any results that are relevant to the location. And right now we're already picking up a word candidate.
Politics.
And these guys were big politicians.
Let me catch it. Is that still on there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay, I want to get. I don't know if the camera. Okay.
You're not going to believe this. Official.
Wow. See? It's just white. Oh, there it is. Official.
Okay. Stephen Guthrie, are you still in this house? Pain. Are you in pain, or are you feeling pain? Citizen.
Got it.
Were you a citizen of Putnam? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Protest. Was there a protest here? We know. Device.
Maybe it recognizes the camera.
Is it the camera or this device I'm holding in my hand right now? Look.
Wow.
I just said new device, and it's almost like it picked up on it. Like I said, this is our first time using this, and it's bringing up relevant words from this actual location. Hero.
Got it.
I'm not sure who we're talking to right now with this device. We also have a digital recorder running that you can speak to, talk to us. I know you said pain earlier. Now you're saying the word bleed. The word bleed. I do know that there was, wow, the next word is ease. Like ease your pain or bleed.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. Okay. What are you trying to ease? Are you trying to ease the bleeding? Fierce.
Oh my. Fierce battle.
That's what I was thinking. Fierce battle. Oh wow.
Wow.
So after using the Ghost Detector app on our Android phone, Donnie and I turned up some very relevant responses that happened to be specific to the location and the people who lived here. We know that Moses Granger was a Civil War veteran, and we know that he's seen some of the most fierce, bloody battles that had come through the area. We also know that he was a respected judge and lawyer, meaning that he dabbled in politics and could have defended for people's rights. So all the words we turned up from our session seemed to be very relevant. No, this is our first time using this app. It seemed to prove itself useful. We used a new app on this device, and it actually turned up a lot of relevant responses to some of the things that have happened here and some of the events. So with that said, we're going to try a spirit box session and see if we can get any of the spirits to speak in real time to us. Could you tell us your name?
Fred?
Alfred. Are we speaking with Alfred Guthrie right now? Yes.
That was a woman's voice. It sounded like Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, are you still here? Elizabeth, Barbara, are you still here? I'm here. I'm feeling footsteps. Are you behind me right now? Are you behind me? I am? Sound like I am, didn't it?
Kinda, yeah.
Are you an abolitionist? You an abolitionist from Putnam? Is Barbara still here? Are you here with Alfred? Lost him.
Nothing.
Donnie and myself were here in the dining room at Papa Chuck's, and we got some really relevant responses with the new app on the Android phone, and we kind of figured it was going to be a fluke, but it actually gave us relevant results. So we tried our spirit box. We're going to continue on and maybe go to the basement and see what we can get into next.